How are you, buddy?
Go away! You cannot do it better.
Every year I come here, it is. Look at that! Scotty emerges from the tree. It is time to leave the big ass fan and America behind. Flying from here somewhere over there. Hopefully arriving into Estonia for lunchtime service on Friday. Welcome to London. Bit of sleep on the plane, now waiting to get the next connection to Helsinki. Good news is coming just here. Not actually the midnight sun, but still it's 9 o'clock. Still very bright. That is the nature of Finland. It's the Uber man. He has come to take me to the hotel to get some sleep. Feeling very tired now. It's beginning to feel like quite a long journey. How are we? Good morning. It is Friday morning. Somewhere over there. The cars are heading for the second stage. And I'm heading for Estonia. And now to the bus to Tartu South. Good job, driver. Thank you very much. Arrived, finally here. This is the end of the runway. This is the service park for Estonia. Very glad to see that man there. Mr. Colin Clark. Elliot as well. The upside down house. It's great to be back. I would like, in fact I will man up and go out into the rain. Oh my goodness, I'm not going out in that. It's absolutely pouring down. That's ridiculous. We're going in to see if we can get a cup of coffee in the middle of an enormous rainstorm. We've made it.
Oh, well done, mate. Oh, hello.
I was hoping to film a bit of that man making amazing sushi. He's a top chef. Thank you very much. These are both for Colin, obviously.
So we've got 2 salads. Top one is David's and bottom one is mine.
2 salads, your sushi and your sushi.
Thank you. Wonderful.
All the same.
Wonderful. Almost the same. Almost the same.
So that's supper tonight. And Luke Barry, if you're wondering why I haven't read that story just yet, it's because we're getting supper. We're doing the important stuff. And then I'm going to go and read your story. Disappointed doesn't actually come close. We were hoping our favourite cafe, Elsa, was going to serve us coffee and breakfast, and they're not, because they're not open. This is Otapa at 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning. All is not lost for breakfast. Found some milk at Choco Brownies. Boyd Tanak warming himself up down there. It's Boyd Tanak on this BMW number 8. Huge support, as you can imagine, for Tanak here. Cole and Elliot doing their thing over there. Nice Estonian flag on the BMW as well. And the usual job. Alvin getting ready to go into the stage, as I said, down there to the junction, turn left and up, just warming the tyres up. Not actually warming the tyres up really, because everybody's on a soft compound tyre this morning, so they're just putting a bit of heat into the brakes. The only interruption to the beautiful Estonian countryside is over there. A bunch of fans here chatting away, to championship leader and reigning world rally champion, Kelly Rosendale. Literally, Kelly's just pulled over to the side of the road and they're just chatting away. When do you ever find that with Max Verstappen? We have the most relevant and the best championship in the whole wide world. It's amazing. And you can read about it on the best website in the world, dirtfish.com. Ooh, these are very, very typical of the roads. Just over there is the Ottobus stage. So these roads are very typical of the stages that are being used today. And I have to say, Colin is not doing a bad job. We're not at the end of this gravel road yet, so perhaps we've got
It's a little way to go.
1.5k to go.
It's very slippery though.
Very, very slippery. As you can see, there's an awful lot of loops. But are you genuinely just admiring your own handiwork there?
Correct. 100%. Because you would never admire it. You'd never go, good job,
Colin's
Cole.
parked the car. Actually, you could have got a lot closer.
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so.
Obviously, we know that's the stop line. Cars have come through the flying finish at speed. They stop there, do their interview with WRC or live. Second attempt to get into our favourite cafe in Estonia, maybe
Good.
on the World Championship. Here we go, the door is open and we are into Alsa.
Is that orange?
Yes. And it's all here. Hello! That's Elvin, ready to go into stage 12. Now, an interesting one. We talked yesterday, or anybody who was watching Dirtfish Live Centre would have seen me asking the question, how did the mud flap, how did it flip back onto the tyre? So now I have an answer. World champion Kalle Rovanperä has explained all about the mud flappage business. What happens is, as you are going over a jump, the mud flap does something, catches on the tyre and flips up onto the wheel. So that's how it happens. You heard it here first. There's Thierry getting himself ready. Thumbs up from Thierry. There's only 2 buttons in this lift. We are on 1, we're going for 2. So where are we? Are we in a hotel? Quite a nice hotel maybe?
Why is there a big gap here? What was this big gap before?
I know, what's that big gap for? That's a very good point, Elliot.
Yeah.
You could put something like almost 2 meters there, couldn't you? Quite a long gap between the first and the second floor. Let's have a look.
Didn't take too long, did it?
What's on the second floor?
Oh my god, oh my god.
Wow!
Oh my god. Oh my god, my legs.
And when you get here, you have to jump. Oops, sorry. Not everybody appreciated that. So, there we are. Welcome to Ottobus ski jump. Down in the car down there, it's Colin. Colin, not a fan of heights. Understandable. So you get here and you then still got to walk up those stairs and then you take off and you fly down there. Look over there. Can you see the dust? That's the stage. There he is. There's the man himself.
Go away! Get nervous, looking at you.
See, that's just a bit rude, isn't it? This is round the back of our favourite cafe. They have a really cool bar, which I've just got to show you. Basically, the whole room and wall is covered in books and whatever that is, a wireless, an old radio. What does that say? What do you expect it to say on a crash helmet around here? Obviously, our story this week about the new Lada film with some of the heroes from days gone by, and here they are, look, on a poster. I mean, that's just so cool, from 1987. This is just before the start of stage 14, and you find drivers will pull over, find somewhere, usually looking somewhere a little bit more private, away from the crowd, so they can get on with any work that they need to do without too many prying eyes, like Dirtfish. Dirtfish does a lot of prying. It's what we do.
Tell us about that perfect braking in that corner.
Yeah, it's, I don't know how fast you approach, but yeah, quite close to the limiter, I would say. And then it's, yeah, it was one braking straight into the apex, you know, so you cannot do it better.
What you've just missed there, sorry, I didn't press record quickly enough, is Alvin cleaning the side window of the car, which is always a really cool thing to see drivers doing, because you know they're going to be going sideways then. If you're looking through the side window to go straight, that's a good thing as far as we're concerned. Thank you. We just passed a lovely tribute to Craig Breen, which is always pulls on the heartstrings. That really does this on this event. I don't know why. We've just have such good memories, don't we, Colin?
Absolutely. Some just amazing performances from Craig here.
Yeah. Follow?
So we'd have missed that, wouldn't we?
Well, no, I wouldn't. If I'd been on a road book, I would have got that. You were braver than Teemu Sunanen over that crest.
I was, but he's braking now.
Right, going to the right. Okay. So it looks like slow.
Yeah,
Remember, you're on gravel.
Plenty of room.
Don't want to rear end Teemu, do we? We have Takasan in our sights right there. We've just come out of the regroup in Canopy, clear to the right. And they're obviously on the long road section back up to Elva. We understand that the car is running, the car will get through the road section, but obviously the interesting part is where it comes to putting it in stage mode. And this poor Volvo over here, so
it's slightly intimidated.
Yeah, I mean it is quite intimidating to have that in the rearview mirror. We're driving. Taket always drives very respectfully on the road. Thank you, Mr. Volvo, man. Colin McMaster, the world's finest photographer. Oh, yeah, mate.
How are you, mate?
All good?
Yeah.
Tell us about your day so far, Colin
I will
McMaster.
do in a minute. It's been interesting. Varied, very varied. Look at that.
Scotty emerges from the trees.
Go down in the woods to the...
Have you got a house there?
Big surprise.
From stage 3, that's Elvin's door mirror.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that will cost?
Yes. Yeah, there's €1,000, but it's a trophy, not a...
Are you gonna put it on eBay?
No.
No.
No, why? Why?
€1,000.
It's more worth when it's
I don't
on the
know.
wall.
It's nice. Nice bit of carbon, isn't it? It's very cool. Good on you. That's cool. Would you keep that, Cole?
I absolutely would. I've got things similar to that at home.
Would you? So you wouldn't take the €1,000?
No.
He absolutely would. 100%.
Hi.
Oh, hey, buddy.
It's okay.
Yeah?
Been better, been worse.
Don't worry.
Not really. Finland to 21.
Yeah.
Kus sa selle oled korjanud?
Ei korjanud, vahetasin ära.
Mille vastu?
Mille? Autol vahetasin katuse ära, selle auto.
It's time for a Sunday morning history lesson. Service park is just down there. Literally, you can see the building there. So these two aircraft hangars were built in, I think, 1926 and 1936. Throughout, obviously, the Second World War. After the Second World War, Rady remained at the disposal of the Soviet army and became an airfield of strategic importance for long-distance bombers. We knew that much from what we'd seen in the National Museum. And because of this strategic importance of long-distance bombers, the town of Tartu, the whole town behind us here, was actually closed to foreigners Nobody was allowed in. Thank you very much, that was really helpful. So there you go, bit of history. Are you impressed with my grasp of Estonian military history? I did have a little bit of a prompt, I have to say, there. Not that I was reading directly from that at all. Filling up the fuel, Colin's dropping things. This is Eero's garage here, and this is his Hardy Metz car. Hardy Metz or Hardy Meats? How do we say his name? Hardy Metz. It is a very, very special one with the proper headlights, proper spotlights on. It is 100% my kind of history lesson to look at this. It's always a great pleasure to be in Tallinn, to be by the sea, and it's obviously, whenever we're here in Tallinn, we have to come and see this. This is the memorial to Beef. He was very much an Englishman, but also Estonians totally took him to heart and took him as one of their own, and that message is there. Him and Marco were like brothers, and it's amazing that who keeps this clean. You know, every year I come here, it is unbelievably.
It's a municipality.
Is it?
Yeah, should be.
It is. It's beautiful. Tallinn, of course, not just famous for infamous. I don't know what the right word is for Michael Park's memorial, but of course Joey Dunlop lost his life right here in that well, it was a really wet day, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly what the race was. Sad to see this kind of memorial from one of the absolute greats of motorsport and just a total giant of the motorcycling world. 1980, the Moscow Olympics, the sailing aspect of the Olympics was out here, and this whole building here was made for those Olympics. This was the I guess the regatta and everything. The people who ran the regatta thing was up there. There was a press center. But interestingly, so we are in the middle of the Soviet era, 1980, here in Tallinn. Eero and Tavo are obviously the people behind the Lada movie, behind Oik Tänak, the movie. Eero for sure is old enough to remember life here, and he said this was one of the few times that you could come in here and you could get Pepsi. Probably not McDonald's, but you could definitely get Pepsi in here. Different times. Sunset over Helsinki. Just up there still, somewhere over there is Estonia, and a great place, lovely people, and an amazing rally. But we have to look forward. In that direction, up there somewhere, is Jyväskylä. We will be in Jyväskylä. Dirtfish will be landing in the rally capital of the world for the fastest rally of the season. Very much looking forward to it. But yeah, it's been a long trip. Not over yet. Early flight to London tomorrow. Looking forward to it.